Today's gun is a real treat, especially for the John Wick fans out there. A funky gun with a really funky name. The KL Kappa Babayaga. Hello and welcome to AAR on Air. Yes, today's gun is a real eyeful as well as a real handful. I immediately thought it looks amazing and so very different, which means strong thoughts like that says it's probably another one of those Marmite guns. But you know what? Any gun that stars in a film alongside Halle Berry gets my vote all day long. And if you ask Mrs. AAR, she would probably say the same about Keanu Reeves. Either way, it is very radical. Let's take a closer look, shall we? At the gun, that is. Not Halle Berry or the other bloke. It is around 23 centimetres long and is a muscle-building 1.1 kilograms. It's all black apart from the copper-coloured barrel peeking through the cutouts in the slide. To start a description on this is a little like getting someone to think about a pistol and then get it out of your mind altogether and start completely afresh. It sort of resembles an SA-10, but with hints of 1911 mixed in, and then dragged kicking and screaming into the 21st century. On the top is a fixed front open sight with fibre optics for ease of use. This matches up to an adjustable rear open sight, something you don't normally get on this price range of pistol, which is nice. If you're not happy with this level of sight adjustment, you could always add an aftermarket sighting aid on the rail along the underside. The top slide is metal, as is most of the pistol other than the grips. There is some beautiful ribbing on the side that is mirrored on both sides. And of course, has those cutouts to show off that funky barrel. This is a blowback and has the lock open after last shot with the slide, and the release is on the left side. It is set quite a way forward, so if you've got short fingers or thumbs, you're probably going to need to adjust your grip slightly to get to it. The rear hammer is a hollow cutout item to add to the futuristic feel of this gun. At this point and around this area, it does have a real 1911 feel to it, with the grip safety and the tail. The ambidextrous safety can easily be operated with your thumb, which again makes it nice, easy and very safe. At this point, I can now highlight the grip, which is awesome. I love it. It's almost fish scale and completely wraps around the whole grip and is about as grippy as it gets. This is flared on the bottom to aid quick magazine changes. The mag dropout button is on the left-hand side, favouring right-handed shooters, maybe. In front of this is the skeleton trigger, which is a more slide-back action rather than a standard pivot. Then there is that big, heavyweight magazine, which again is solidly built and nicely finished off. It has a cover on the bottom, which has a release sprung-loaded catch on the bottom to hide the CO2 screw head. This is going to need a coin to unscrew rather than a hex key. Once unscrewed, simply drop in your 12 gram CO2, ideally with a bit of silicone oil to help oil the seals. Then drop in the screw back into place and tighten with said coin. Then it's time to drop in your BBs. This is done by pulling down on the spring and holding it into place. Then drop in your preferred 18 rounds, of which I'll make a complete mess. But you get the idea. Return your spring, then simply drop in your cover back into place, which neatens the whole thing up, back into the gun, and you're ready for the fun to start. So what is the power output of this little number then? Well, over the chronograph, with the temperature a bitter cold 2 degrees and a wind chill factor of -7, and using 5.37 grain steel BBs, it was shooting at around 280 feet per second, which is only around 1 foot-pounds or 1.27 joules. No surprise it wasn't overly powerful in those conditions, but still enough power for some fun. Time to test the accuracy, John Wick style. That was my idea and intention, but Storm Barra was happening outside, and it still is, and my idea of using this alongside an M4 out on some fun targets was completely scuppered. BBs aren't that accurate in 50-mile-an-hour winds, so sadly it was indoor out at 8 metres on this occasion. Here goes. Now I was quite pleased with those results, not bad at all. It's just rather annoying we couldn't mess around on the outside targets. Maybe another day. The usual disclaimer really is that this isn't really an out-and-out target gun anyway, or a pest control tool. This is all about living those fictitious moments and having a good time, feeling like an accomplished assassin, and maybe thinking about Halle Berry shooting alongside you. Sorry, the review. This is semi-automatic pistol with a dual action and a trigger with a pull weight of around 2 pounds. A full 18 round magazine that oozes style. It comes with a speed loader in the box, which also is included, and a good one it is too. Now I'm sure that some of you will want to use that. Me? I'd rather have spare magazines handy to keep the fun going for longer. All you need then is CO2s and BBs, a black suit, and maybe a trench coat, and you're on your way. The price on this one then, well, it's around £169 UK, which really isn't a lot of money for what you get. It really is great fun. A beautiful gun as well, fantastic style, traditional going into modern. I really, really like this one. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give us the old thumbs up, subscribe, hit the old alarm notification bell, and check out the forums, chats, websites, etc. Of course, the merch, as always, is available from Mrs. AAR, and a big thank you to the guys at Vector Air for the loan of this couple of Babayagas. They really are great fun. Finally, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, shoot safe, and hopefully I'll see you next week with a bit of warmer weather, hopefully. Bye for now.